Okay, today we are going to learn two characters, and we are going to do some bamboo practice, because bamboo, I think you found, is very calligraphy stroke. And these characters we are learning is one of the like for the meaning, the symbolic meaning for the bamboo as well. Also, that's one of the good things the Chinese people traditionally put it on and let it, the bamboo become one of the gentlemen, for gentlemen's literary painting. So, and I put the other characters there, let them become like a pair of things to learn, because later when we can explain it. That's just a start to move on. Hands on. Okay, the first characters. Huh?
You're not showing the people. Cannot see.
Am I? See the handout? No. Yes? The handout, okay. First is the she, empty, weak, humble, unfilled. Also means, I'll give you the each meaning for that. The false, false. But here is the positive meaning, the humble meaning. As I said, let the bamboo become the one of the gentlemen. Okay, basically. The little horizontal first on the top, and then a little vertical, then larger horizontal, and connect with the hook, back a little bit, like the slant. You pause and you lift with angle. And then the long slant, the vertical light slant. Press and then gradually lift. When I do this, I always say these strokes like a bamboo leaves. Press and lift bamboo leaves. So for calligraphy, the student, when they learn basically calligraphy strokes, it's very, seems not very stranger to learn bamboo. They're kind of familiar with it. Okay, and then small horizontal. And then like the soft turning part there for the vertical, and they become horizontal. And then lift. This center thing, this thing is the Chinese other character with kind of number 7 in Chinese. We learned what we learned. 1, 2, 3, right? That's very easy. Okay, it's appeared here. We just, learned. This is the number 7. It's very easy to tell. You don't have to learn the 1, 2, 3. Okay, and bottom 2 vertical. You try to make it a little bit different, right? Normally the right one a little bit stronger, longer, and sometimes thicker, bigger, and the two dots like talk to each other. But this shows the connection, the stroke here like that. And then the bottom, the biggest horizontal. Okay, that's the xu. Yeah, xu. Actually, this kind of the one of the the pronunciation in Chinese. I think English people in English, I do not know in French. In English, they don't have this sound. It's like a sh, like a she, like she's a girl. But like we do the fish. Remember, we do the fish. And Emily shared the her experience in the French teacher shared. See she first, and you close your mouth like that. She and do not move anything, only close the mouth. She. Emily, you are correct. Kathy, a little bit, yeah. Good. Okay, just for fun, I remember we learned the yu, the fish one. So this is xu, same position, but the you like the exhale things. Actually, later I think I want to talk about. Okay, we can do this while in the Tai Chi practice. This xu and the later one we will learn the solid one. The shi is always be mentioned. I do not know in English how translated your teacher say that. Like a pair of things. Like Tai Chi, any movements you say like when you put your weight on one leg, right? You call that leg is shi. Later we will learn, and the other leg is xu. I bet probably different. I don't know what's the translation in English, but you say, from shi, and you move your body weight to this leg, and this leg becomes shi, and this becomes xu. In the Tai Chi, always, shi and xu, right? And sometimes they say, 80% or 70% shi on this leg, and 30%, shi on this leg. Xu and shi, this a pair of things. Never be even, like you just stand there, so lazy, right? Always try to move to, with two ends things. That's Tai Chi talk about, right? Yeah, I don't know what's the word you use in English, and the concept I should be.
My teacher always is empty and full.
Empty and full, okay, and full. In Chinese, okay, the other one you say is full, right? Okay, it's actually I would say later we will learn another pair of empty and full, like we say, happy people, like say the half full of water, happy people say, oh, I still have the, half full. And the sad, negative people always say, oh, I only have half of water left, like that. There is another for empty, the empty your heart, the empty one. But this is the other pair of, like say, in the painting, this is also be the concept and the word for some solid part, dark, like things you really see, you say, solid 石, and some soft part is 石. In the painting, you always, need some very solid part and some 虚, you cannot focus on the everything even. That's a pair of for painting. It's 虚 and 实, really good word. Yeah, but here for the bamboo, the real thing is the center thing is empty, but the symbolic meaning is humble, and actually the better word I think is the modest. So what's the modest? Not exactly empty, right? They have it has some things, but very humble, very, very modest. Yeah, so it's different from other pair I talked about. Anyway, this is exactly the word in Taiji we use that. So 虚 and 实, and sometimes it's not empty. It's 30%, 30% solid or 20% solid. We call it 虚. Also, some people just recovered from the sickness. They say, "Oh, I'm still very, very weak." It's 虚. That's different. Here is the good meaning. Okay, that's the standard style. And there is a number for the 7. Okay, from the walking style, try to go faster, and the stroke a little bit looks changed, but actually connected. So you notice, no, not this anymore. Okay, do that. Small thing and connected with the 2 horizontal. One small connected, one bigger, and yeah. And when you do this, you do press and the bigger here. Look at the sample. Like from here, you do. You like stop here. You stop here. Yeah. Instead of lift. In the standard style. So you press here, and then to the number 7 one. Connect, right? And connect with the bottom things very quick. 2 this and 2 connect dots and end. Yeah, that's the order. 虚, that's the walking style for 虚. And then the cursive, good. Cursive style, it's really cursive. Kathy, you said you like it. Well, so try, yeah. The most of them, the cursive style shows the wholeness and really beautiful movement for do that. Yeah, I will analyze how do you do that. On top one, you do kind of the horizontal, very clear, right? And then you do the large, okay. this, with the movement of the tendency, right? Like a hook, but on purpose not do that. This case, I will always say, because we never learned this word for 虚. See, I will say, see the real stroke place, like the horizontal place, we need to be solid, 实. And this looks like a stroke, but, just shows the tendency of the connection in between two strokes. So this should be very 虚, cannot put any strength on that. Yeah, that's talking about this 虚. So this is a very important word to learn. And then you do this and that and back to the center and do like that. Indicated, something here. And back to the center indicated something like they didn't do specific 7 things. Something center and then large slant indicated something, slant to the bottom of the left. And then this one just very simple, do like 2 dots connect and then this one. This is very 虚 and solid to seal the bottom with the horizontal one. That's it. Okay, let's do it again. Horizontal and this kind of the roof thing and back to the center and the center just a little bit and the larger the slant one and the back 2 dots and horizontal to end. And then this one a little bit, I think is, because this is, we talked about the clerical is actually earlier than the standard, than the walking. So later they put some things like for beauty, more beauty on the paper. But first it's like the very, then how much they can do on the stone or on the bamboo, the hard surface to do that. Okay, try to do horizontal first. And then large horizontal with kind of door things. And then this is strong, but not too long. Vertical connect with the horizontal things. And the 2 verticals connect with the horizontal things. And the 2 dots just, shows a little bit of direction, but still stay dots, because cannot do like a brush do like a raindrop beautiful. But that's enough, good enough. See, this one is clerical style. And we talk, there is even no goose tail flying thing stroke. It doesn't have to. It still look very, stable looking and very dignified looking, right? It's different. No sharp end things. Not the press and the lift things that much. Okay, that's the 虚 for modest. And then this is a 10. Did you realize that actually I put two things to form there? The complicated one is the traditional one. The other one, the smaller one, looks simple one, is simplified characters. But actually, the simplified, I didn't choose it from the printing style. It's from the classical master. We talked about more than one times. Lots of simplified characters is from the people's handwriting, from the tradition, and then it's become the plan for the whole systems is changed to the simplified. It exists long ago, and I found the walking style and the cursive style. They are based on the this form already. That's why I give you two of them. So this exists not just from the government to give the simplified characters plan as 1949, not before, not after that, not at that time. It exists in the ancient time already. I chose this form from the master in the Tang Dynasty. Okay. And also we're talking about lots of characters exist already. So two forms. I will do two of them, and you decide which one you want. Remember this radical? Dot and a little like a dot like the horizontal, and this remember this radical? Roof, correct. As we learned, like the family, right? Family with roof. Two dots at the end, and one is to the left, one to the right. To the left one is like the slant, right? It's like a slant, because sometimes, you know, the longer dot and the small slant, you cannot really, you know, tell the difference. And this is also, it's like bamboo leaves, right? Bamboo leaves, so press and lift with some angle. And the simplified, same rooftop. And then two dots with a little bit, you know, angle. Do not put them very vertical. This a little bit to the left. And then larger horizontal. By the way, this part is the character for, any people know that? Some people do 1 stroke, some people do 2 strokes, 2 dots. This for mother. With the pronounce of 母. Also female. Female. When we learned very basic the Chinese the pronunciation, we learned the ma, 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 right? So the first tone and ma, we said right. That's ma. That's mother. That's very spoken language for mother. Cause yeah, you remember that because I think Western people sound kind of the same when kids very easy start to sound things language ma 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 ma. You know, ma is very spoken language for mother, and this is kind of the written language for mother, or for anything's concept of the female. Yeah, what's the written language? Say say something, say motherland, you know, motherland. Oh, my country is my motherland. I wouldn't say my mama, my country is my mama. Normally say 母, yeah, 母亲, yeah, 母, use this 母, third tone. Good. So right. Hey, by the way, when I do the characters for the pronunciation, the tone. So this is
Okay.
yeah. When you can you know, this is for, I say high pitch. Use this I mean the arc, right? And this is the up, the second tone. Second tone means up. So third tone means make the turn. Use this turn. And the fourth tone is down, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So when I put my computer, I cannot do this one, and I always do this one. So means that the tones there. Anyway. So this is the solid or the real, the true things. 十. Good. Yeah, beautiful. The second tone, 十. A little bit you feel like up. 十. Very good. And the walking style is, you can tell, right? Dot there, and the roof one become kind of the 1 stroke, but still want to show the tendency for that. Cannot just directly do the horizontal, right? A little bit of, you know, press thing at the start. And the two dots things for the underneath one. This is really kind of from the simplified characters, but just people's writing exists long ago. Dot, you know, shows more tendency, but 虚, right? 虚, yeah, very solid, not solid at all. And here, press a little bit and do this, and connect with 2 dots. The second dots connect with, you know, shows the, and the dots a little bit back thing, shows the tendency, and start with the next character. That's how it become. Okay. And the grass cursive style is very like even more simple, more connected. Sometimes people's different writing, a little bit different, a little bit different, and in between, I will say walking and the grass, the cursive, you know. So you can do that, and some people do the walking style. It really looks like the cursive style. Some cursive style, some people want to make some place, some stroke very clear, then looks like, oh, walking, not really running. So not the hard board there. That's why I sometimes I give you just one. Okay, so you can do these two dots even more simple, right? Even like with one and show some things. So horizontal and connect with this big things, roof things, and one dot, just do this thing. Yeah, this a little bit down will be more beautiful, right? The last one, last stroke. You know, when I talk and try to show each steps, sometimes a little weird. So each time you write a little bit different. See this can, that's not good. Because this is a two on the top, should be something on the side, right? On the side of this stroke. Yeah, on the left hand side. So not too center. Yeah, something like that. Can be smaller. I mean, this one. Okay, for the clerical style, they still, I mean, I choose the traditional style. And they do the mother, the female part is really like something simplified, no left, no right, seems very even things. But look at the square things, kind of top bigger, right? And taped down to the bottom. I mean, for the dot. And then vertical. See, even I lift too soon, shows a little bit of the sharp end, not good. Because I'm using brush. That's why I always think, you know, try to mimic the stick or the knife on the stone. You cannot do that. Look at it, look at the sample. See, it's a kind of door. You just slowly for the end. Slow, and do it a little bit of back stroke. Yeah, because you are carving, right? Okay, and then the square things. Yeah, top a little bit bigger. And the large goose tail flying here. Vertical center and seal it. This is for the solid. It's really looked very solid, right? By the way, actually, I forgot to mention, this part is the mother, right? And the underneath, the bottom, the real bottom part, this part is the shell. Pronunciation is 贝, fourth tone.
贝
Good,
贝
good, good.
贝贝
This is the shell, and also the treasure.
贝
I don't know how to pronounce treasure.
treasure
Anybody spell that for me?
treasure
TREAS
TEAS A
A letter S U.
U-R-E.
Yes.
E
Treasure. And why, so this is character for both meaning. For original meaning is for the shell, and also become extend the meaning for the treasure. I think is long ago, before the paper and currency, people use shell as the, how to say, the exchange things like gold or bronze, something. So this is a treasure. Shell. In the Western, because people use just the how to say, in the market, not the real, now we use the paper, the cash, the paper, the currency, paper for the money, right? And before, long ago, some people use shell at the beach, use shell to to do that. So this shell means like how much, and that one means how much things, use gold or shell. So that's why it become the meaning of the treasure. Okay, that's how much for the character practice. And also, I think mostly I try to introduce the meaning, because we are practice bamboo, and the words for bamboo, also the meaning, the pair of xu and the shi are very important concept for painting, and also in like Taiji and lots of the cultural things. Here means modest. Okay, that's just the start to do our bamboo practicing. You use probably not for the first page, not for the products, not for your successful painting. Try to use some inexpensive paper, or even I say the newspaper will be good. Try to do some things just for practicing. Yeah, just for practice. Okay, I want to introduce the. Do I use, okay, light ink later? I just use my brush now. See, especially for the bamboo chunk, I want to show you what's the concept of the movement to do the bamboo chunk. Use your arm strength. arm strength, which means when you do the bamboo, do not move your fingers. Movement, do not use your fingers, do not use your wrist. Okay, do not do your brush, do this movement. See, void this, void this, void this. To sweeping it, do not do that. Just pull it, and by see my arm, by move your arm to do that. Feel that. No, okay, I'll do that. Yeah, look at me first. You press it, right? Press it, and do not do any lift things. Do not move this part. Only your arm. Pull your arm. See, I move your arm, and then kick a little bit, and continue. Move your arm, kick, and then move your arm. Yeah, try just see. Doesn't matter. Shows some white flying things. Move your arm. Feel it. Yeah. At the knot part, just simply like a kick to the side with some anger a little bit. But for the bamboo itself, the bamboo trunk part, do not do any lift things. Always like the center your brush and just pull. Use your arm. That's why I want you to do lots of practice on this. Yeah. Pull and move your arm. Like very stupid. I have no hand. I just, oh, my hand got something wrong. I just move my arm. Use my arm to do. Do you feel the difference? Yes. Right, that's the way. Yeah. Otherwise, you will move your hand. You will do lots of things. You know, sweeping. You know, that's not for bamboo. Actually, you know what? Try to. Okay, this time I ask you to do some things. You bring your just a small brush. I didn't write the large brush, right? Okay, see if you can do very thin, but use your arm. Very thin bamboo stalk. I mean bamboo chunk, bamboo stalk. Yeah, try to just move your arm. Yeah, even the last stroke, you can go out of the painting and with no top of the bamboo, but do not sweep, do not do the because different strength to do that. Just move your arm. Yeah, do lots of practice for that. And when you do, you know, the section by section for the bamboo, we have a word. I mean, later we will learn. We say in your mind or in your heart. The real word is in your chest, which means in your heart. Actually, in your mind, you have the wholeness of the bamboo, which means what? Which means when you do section by section, you move your arm, but you know next nod, where is it? You know, and then like a dance, you know, when you twist or when you turn, you know where the next stop to land. Understand? Yeah, in your mind. Do not go where you go. Oh, I don't know where I go. No, strength is different. So in your mind, I know. Okay, next stop. Next is here. Okay, go. Okay, go here, and I want go here, and go here, and go here. You know, something like that. You know your next stop. Yeah. Good, Kathy. I watched your movement. Correct. Yeah. No matter how beauty on the paper or not perfect yet, but the way to do that, move your arm, is correct. Yes. That's the most important things for the bamboo practice. To use this way to do. Also, small branch, same way to do, but you do not have to do too much for the knot part. Okay, sometimes you cannot really see the really small one. Mm-hmm. Okay, for the branch. Okay, I will do first for the branch. For the branch, same way, even really thin, really thin. You do like the move your arm, same power. You will do this to the next suggestion. Pause a little bit and pause a little bit and then pause a little bit. Still same power. Same strength to do the small thing. Yeah, and looks different. Compare with use your fingers to sweeping it. Do not sweep, because really stiff bamboo, even the small branches. Okay, and then smaller branch. Same way to do smaller branch. Like the arm power. Okay. That's the most things I want you to get the, how to do the movement. After lots of practice, you will do the perfect things. And some tricks, of course, do the little branch. How can I explain? See, when you do the small branch, you do section by section, right? And then even smaller one. See the smaller one, for the bamboo, the small branch is more like stick it first, center first, and then spread out. The curve. Understand me? Instead of what? Remember the plum tree, also in our four gentlemen's, the plum tree, the branch. We talked about the curving like this one. The bamboo is like this one. So the plum, the arch, the arching is like the same, like the this one, plum. And then this one, and then you understand what I'm talking about? It's kind of for the plum. It's like holding this way, and for the bamboo, it's like the center, and then spread out this way. That's the biggest difference for the bamboo, and this is plum. Yeah. This is the bamboo. Okay, and for the knot part, you do 2 dots, right? The 2 dots can be, 2 dots is 十, and then in the center part is kind of 虚, kind of soft, but connect. It shows the connection. And then 十, and then a little bit, not hook-like thing, but also just shows the tendency of your movements, like 2 dots, but sometimes very connect. But remember, 虚 and 实, solid and soft. Probably not soft, I don't know, voiding or what things, because it's different from the, in Chinese, we exactly say the 实 and the 虚. So the 2 dots part, you put more, emphasis on, and the center part even looks connection there, but do not, put a different emphasis on. Okay, the 2 dots part can be like 2 dots like that. This way, I do a little bit over. Okay, this way, like a 2 up, or some people do really S shape, want to show a little bit vivid things, do one a little bit, and the other one is, a little bit like some people do that. And some people do the 2. Yeah, so this is the way, whatever, 2 dots. And absolutely your bamboo is not very, straight to the, sometimes you with some angle, right? Okay, let's do other the practice with the leaf. The leaf part, on the mustard seeds garden, we learned basically is the 3-stroke. Basically 3-stroke. We learned the character for this character, right? Basically, it's an arrow-like things. And today, I think I want to show you the other even simple one, but you can form a group. This character, did we learn people or person, right? Or person, yeah. People or person. So which means 2 strokes. 2 strokes. And I brought my where is my see lots of bamboo. There are 2 strokes. 2 strokes is like the people, right? The character for the people. Okay, 2 strokes. Basically, very, very basic, of course. You do the bamboo leaves, the shape is like these things, right? We call it a slant, it's like that. And about 1/3 place is the largest place. Not even. See it? So one end a little bit large, about 1/3 place large. Okay, when you do the 1 stroke, not the contour, you just do the press. And then you can do, because you want to show a little bit, your skills of your calligraphy stroke, you do a little bit like the end, the starting things by a little bit of back stroke. And then, you start to press and lift. That's the bamboo leaves, basically. Yeah, do a little bit of backstroke and then press. That was easy to do for one stroke. Okay, and then on other after one piece of the leaves, other exercise I want you to do is to each side, each direction. See if you can do. Okay, to this direction. And then to this direction. Understand what I mean? Okay, do it. Always backstroke, press, and lift. Do not do too soon to sweep at the end. Do not do that. Gradually lift, control your brush. And later you can do faster. See if different direction you can handle. Feel that way? Okay. And then let's do the group. Okay, we know the different direction. We can do the single leaves, right? And the single leaf, and see if we can do the form them. Okay, see, two of them. Whatever direction, right? Bamboo leaves, right? One of them. This is the bamboo leaves already. This is the real thing, right? And then what about different size of that? I got the branch, branch here. See, some places, whatever, if have the small sticks, I see last time I show you some picture I post on the classroom, I used in the class. Some smaller one shows a little, shows some side view, or shows some really young leaves not open yet, or shows some just, you know, some little branch, whatever. You will see some really thin one. So put another, after this, almost the same size, right? Put the first group of the ren, we say the ren, people, right? The two strokes, and then what about two smaller one to make another, but not from the same point, you know. That's the group. That's a group. So get used to it. Two large one and two smaller one to make a group. I think this easier help you to, I mean, to have two then easier even than the three, or then the birds things. Later you do the different direction. How do I put in the wholeness, in the whole real things? Two more easier for you to do that. Okay, you can do lots of, you know, too large, too smaller, you know, to make the group. Remember that? And then you do other to cross it. You know, other, not from the same same point. You do other, like two small things and two large things to cross it to make something, like to form the group. See, so far now we still can tell, you know, from your very basic, easier to remember thing, but it's group already, right? But you still can tell it's all, you know, two large one, two small one. And later, of course, you can arrange it. Oh, here I still want to, you know, for the whole stock, I want some more leaves here. Okay, I just do, you know, do the other things, not very stiff. I put probably one small one, but I formed other, you know, two. And some other place I still want, oh, continue for this direction, the movement. Oh, okay, so the other, you know, the two, one, and some, you know, a small one, big one, small one. You know, some things you can do the whole groups, but remember the basic things, you know, don't tell others, but in your mind, how do you do that? The two, you know, two large one and two small one, you know, and cross them to make the group and to go wherever you want the whole things. And see the real things like that, really, you know, scattered. And why we use two strokes to do this way, still like arrow-like things, right? And you know, otherwise, you will do things. I mean, to do these two strokes things, let you voiding. Otherwise, you will do if you are very never see bamboo or never know this meaning, how to form the group, you will do, oh, this is the stalk, you know, for the leaves. Okay, leaves probably, you know, like a fishbone. Do. Oh, this is kids will do. This is leaf, right? This is leaf. Okay, try to avoid parallel things. Instead, you do these things, and then you make a group. Okay, you always in your mind these things, or of course we learned like three strokes, whatever things, right? But I think two, and you want to see two when you make the group. But two, very easy to remember this way, you know, this way to remember, and you can avoid these things. Otherwise, you will do parallel things. You know, this is not parallel at all. Okay. And actually, I don't know. I will give you handout each time, and I give you from Mustard Seeds Garden, and we have this book. This not very only talk about the bamboo things. If you want, you can. I will use some copy some. I mean, 4 hours later. Practice and learn. They have lots of things to do. I will use this in my class. And if you want, you can buy this book, or I will use in my class as well. Some we need to copy Zheng Banqiao, the famous the bamboo painter's painting, the real painting. That's a hard one. For all of his life, the famous things is the rock, mountain, orchids, and the bamboo in ink already. I mean the very famous one. Just play with this, and they talk about lots of basic things. See this for the bamboo chunk goes to chunk, and how make the group says one large and the some small one, but they talking about like for the combination, how do you cross it, the anger, the degree, the anger, not too big, because basically the bamboo are very straight up, right? Straight up. To avoid absolute parallel, you do some cross, but cannot be like the perpendicular things like that. Like in the same tree, some branch can do some things very like perpendicular crossing, but bamboo always thin and small and straight up. So when you cross a little bit across, but not the very horizontal things, wouldn't do that. And also that's they talk about lots of basic things, like that. And also they say, and the cross things, the big X, not just in the absolute center, doesn't look good. Like say no things are not beautiful, a little bit, a little bit, like the top, a little bit, with the small, some things like that. I will use some, lots of things to play with. Today, we have lots of things, more things to play around later. And today, I think I just want to, so far we are in some very, basic, like today I want to show like the simplest, I think the two leaves to form the group. And basically two leaves. See, that's the very basic things, and to the chunk, to the stalk, the arm strength things. You know what? Think about when you write clerical style, kind of the same trick to do. I always ask myself, and I always, I think I asked the Emily, and say, what exactly different for the clerical to do with the standard style? Kind of, because thinking about it, holding knife and not very that things you can do use your fingers, and you never like the sweep your brush, that kind of, or the beautiful dot pressing and lift, the curvy things, kind of use your like just your arm, the power, the use your arm, not your fingers. I don't know, kind of these things, stick on the sand, or the knife on the hard stiff stone, or bronze, or the bamboo, kind of use your arms, not very, not the beauty of your finger works, but kind of this, yeah. So when you do, bamboo, I bet you, lots of beginner, this it's hard, looks easy, but the bamboo stalk, actually, when I do that, it doesn't look like the sample. That's the crucial point. use your arm to move, Yeah, instead of use your just hand, use your arm. And you went to your small branch, even thin, same way to do. Very stiff to do. Yeah, that will turn out the bamboo chunks. I think, did you get it? Did you try it? Yeah. I want to hear. Oh, very good, very good, very good. Yeah. Emily, good job, good job. Yeah, that's the things. Yeah. Except things, I think next time avoid the cross point, like not in the center. Yeah, not absolutely in the center. And Kathy, I think I looked at your movement. I watched. Yeah, I happened to saw your screen by the point. It's correct. It's correct. Later, I think today we do not have time to practice like with the color or some things, do the real things, but we will do some things more later. And next time, I will show you the things in color. And I will do very quick for today's learning the word, put them together. See, modest, humble bamboo. The most important things, I think this time, this class, I want to show you this arm things. Yeah, kind of a clerical style writing. I mean, to do the bamboo stalk arm things. Have no place to do. This is the character for the bamboo. It's really bamboo-like, isn't it? I don't even care the strokes. I will just do the two like arrow things. Yeah. Okay, and the heart, I think for the Mary, just just the three dots and one slant and connect with the hook things. But clerical style doesn't really show the hook. And the three dots, try to make them, with some connection and kind of talked about. We also say that when we do the orchids, like orchids lives, right? And orchids center, we do the three dots, like we say like the heart, like a heart's characters. So do the 1, 2, 3. Which means like a three dots with some connection in the whole things. That's why they mentioned like character of the heart, instead of like the scattered things, and you on purposely make something rounded. That's not the orchid's heart. Yeah, the orchids things. Okay, I'll let you go. And next time we will do things. My orchids is still there, but I think it's very important to do to strengthen our basic, the skill of the bamboo thing. That's why it is said bamboo for all life. Orchids 10 years. And also we say practically bamboo actually is 4 seasons evergreen. It's evergreen, especially very bad winter. And it can be the companion with other floral things, even your local flower, not plum, not orchids, very good for that. And the bamboo is, some flower here, bamboo is tall. And the bamboo is very, vegan looking stuff, and flower is very, sweet things. So you really make the painting of flower and the birds and put them together. And lots of funs. Only calligraphy strokes, I think, with the bamboo painting. So that's why I postponed again for my orchids. Hopefully, I think it's strong enough can exist there till the next week. We will do some like the double beauty, double fragrant for bamboo and orchids. So see the bamboo as the gentleman, but very humble and very not noisy because no color, not fragrant, but very humble gentleman, be the companion with the colorful flower with things. Okay, happy practice and let you go. See you next week.
Thank you.
Thank you, Victoria.
Thank you. Okay.